some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Aztecs will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Washington Huskies offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns.
And the quarterback was knocked down back at the 13.
And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, if you didn't know that young man before the game, you do now. How about that? 2 plays, 2 sacks. That's how you start a football game. This defense is flying around.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense has the ball for the first time. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tyree. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man quickly. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Washington wants to go quickly. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's late. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Melton. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hand, it's Addison. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Aztecs are rolling down the field.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting 1st downs. To do that, you got to have bounce. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Swings it out to his running back. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Aztecs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Melton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Slade.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Huskies will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes down the right side. He's at the touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. Find some room.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
Got it in the middle. It's Rasmussen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it behind the line. It's late. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45, and the returner is stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, San Diego State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Okay, ready?
Leaves it with the running back. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He might want another play. On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Just ran him over. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Washington right back to the line. They go to the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Turning it on! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds a tight end down the gut. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Aztecs have taken it inside the 20. Got his man. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Running into the open space.
The returner is tackled down at the 42. And the San Diego State offense will take
Guys, we're
over.
about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Rasmussen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play-action fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Oben. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of... He could on the punt return. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can... It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. looking for more room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Vincent. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Fired in there, but incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still
touchdown Aztecs! Fitted in the window for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Vincent. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, San Diego State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's a heat.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. They'll go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. And they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
On the run, deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw, it's Vincent. Snagged out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He fields the football and makes the fair catch at his own 5, and he might have been better off taking a chance to see if that ball would bounce into the end zone. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
The Aztecs with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to pass, it's Vincent. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man. Still trying to take it back. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.